I'm on day 17 of semen retention, and today I want to talk about something important, which is my perception on women attraction and how I see it on retention in general. Okay. I have always been someone, and this kind of goes on expanding on some of the last videos about how there are people who have an abundance of life force, right? Even as someone who's depleted, who doesn't retain, right? This is how I was, and this is how you can see women who are, to the general, most people, not attractive, but are very attractive to you. This is how I've always seen women who are so-called, people say below average. I see average women, below average women, as very, very attractive looking to me. And I even trick my mind to think I don't really care, honestly, what people think. I honestly don't care about how other people have seen women compared to me, compared to my experience. Even when I used to work at like a health food store, right? And there were women that, well, there have been times in the past, where guys were like, oh no, she's not attractive at all. And then I'm like, well, what are you talking about? She's like a 7 out of 10 or like an 8. Like, she's really attractive. And then like even at this Christian camp that I used to work at, I found this woman who was just my friend's mom was like very, very attractive, and it's there's an abundance of life force for someone who's depleted. Even in a depleted state that I was at, I found women to be more attractive than guys. There's friends that used to say, oh, well, you find every girl attractive. You find there have been people even in my past who have said similar things like, oh no, like, she's average. Like, and then to me, I'm like, no, what are you talking about? And I've been tricking myself all along to think that I finally came to realize that the way that I perceive women, and I've always thought this, right? The way that I perceive women is very different from the general population of men, even when I was, let's say, depleting my energy, looking at pornography like I used to, pornography that I used to look at it. It blocks your dopamine receptors for the majority of men to such a degree that they literally think like that women that they should find attractive are not anymore. And so the bars become like, for them, like the stars on the sites or on the images or whatever they look at. On the images that they're looking at are attractive, and other women are not. Like, the average woman that they look at is not attractive. But on retention, it's more amplified now. So it's more like, well, okay, well, I found girls that people didn't find attractive before, and I actually find them even more attractive on retention, which is super interesting. It's like, it's almost like enhancement of people's features, of like even people in general. But it's super interesting because even when I was a kid, like, I would be like, wow, she's like really pretty. And like on Disney Channel, this girl, right? It was like this show, and then my mom's like, no, she's average, like what? Like, but to me, no, she's not average. Like, what do you talk? So it's like, my perception is so, it's so strange to me, because people are so not full of energy anymore that they don't care about, they want like the best of the best. Bro, you need to stop looking at porn, stop releasing, okay? and you will not have that experience, but it's more amplified for me on this journey. And I came to realization now that the women that I find attractive, even in gym, or like that I find at work, I think they're literally above average, because I think that average women look above average to me. Like, I don't know if that makes sense. I'm not really sure. And then like the above average women, man, they're like, yeah, for sure, they're more attractive. But who cares, dude? Who cares about that? Like, you guys need to just get out of your head that this thing matters. That like the level of like why can't you just love the person that is showing you interest, and you're actually interested in them? Even this girl that I'm talking to right now, sometimes when I go into her job thing, she's very attractive to me, and I would consider her below. I would consider to most guys, she would be considered below average. Like, there's guys that my friend, like, who used to say, "Oh, you like any woman, bro?" It's because he's depleted, and it's very telling. It's very telling when someone reveals to you that you're not seeing what they're seeing. You're just not seeing what they're seeing. I used to like my friend's mom a lot, and of course it's a sin. It's not right. But I used to think she was like beautiful, just the most beautiful lady, and it was her soul. It was really her energy made her stand out. But I already thought she was pretty before that, to me personally, and so it's very interesting to me that even at the gym, I'll look at certain girls, and I'm like, dude, she is stunning, and like to other guys, she's like, what are you talking about, bro? You know what I mean? It's just so strange, bro. It's like it's like people are so, like, there's things that are blocking you from actually seeing what you should actually be seeing, which is the real world, not this, the state of retaining your seed, the retaining state is the sober state of reality. You're supposed to be seeing this reality. This is how it's supposed to be. You're supposed to be energetic. You're supposed to be full of life. You're supposed to be seeing vibrancy in the world around you, like in general. You're supposed to be seeing this. This is not like, but people are so far from that state that they are so clouded in the head, bro, that they don't care about. And the interesting thing about this is the most interesting thing. Women can see that you see the beauty in them. That's the interesting part about it. They know, bro. They know that you can see more than other guys. When you have this ability to see beauty in someone or something, they know that. Like, it is so apparent to me, and it's so interesting that I thought that there were above average women, but they were just average the whole time, and it's beautiful, and I've always thought that, and I've always thought that but it's come to a full realization to me now that it's more profound than I thought. It's more of a profound thing that I originally thought was the case, right? Was the case in general. So that's really all I wanted to by the way, guys, I'm going to shave next time. I'm just chilling. But yeah, I just don't care about, looks as like the average dude. I really just see someone who they are, like in their heart, and that's really what matters at the end of the day. And yeah, guys, like, it's so important. This video is so important. It's like a very important video that you I just remember, bro. I just remember, like, working at this store that I used to, like, this girl was, like, blue hair, like, super pretty to me, just super, like, to other guys, she was average. Just super, yeah, I don't know what else to say. Like, I don't know what else to say. Like, her, like, there's people, like, at my other work, and then guys would just say, I would be talking about the same person. They'd be like, she's not, yeah, she is, dude. Like, you're just not seeing the same thing as, like, these other people, even in a retention state also, it's more enhanced. It's more, even girls that are like very, very below the average, like, are very beautiful to me now as well, even though before they were, but they're like, dude, it is so trippy. It's like, it feels like delirium, almost like a delirium, like, but it's always been in me. I've been fighting back this whole time. Like, I've been fighting lust this whole time, and I've been fighting this whole time, you know what I mean? To see the actual truth of what the world is. But yeah, guys, just a great video. I hope you guys have a good rest of your day, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.